What's up, you guys? It's day 3 of my Milehigh Meal Prep launch, and I'm here to be making some food with you today right out of the Milehigh Meal Prep ebook. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maddie. I'm an online personal trainer and transformational nutrition coach. I help my clients form a sustainable fitness lifestyle through the use of my in-app training as well as my nutrition protocols. And this is the launch of my Milehigh Meal Prep ebook. So what that ebook includes is it has 25 recipes that range from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, as well as sauces. It also has 20 pages of nutritional education and really dives in depth so you can kind of learn the foundation of nutrition. And then I also provide a community for those who do purchase my Milehigh Meal Prep ebook. It is open access right now into that group, and the way to win a free ebook is to join the group while it's open. So just remember that if you do and are interested in winning my Milehigh Meal Prep ebook, you have to first join my Milehigh Meal Prep ebook group while it's open access, so before next week. And you also have to share my live streams, and each time you share my live stream, it would be one extra entry into winning that. So the other thing about the group is not only just for community, but it also gives you the chance to keep learning about nutrition each week, because I'll be going over a topic every week that will teach you either education about nutrition or we'll be meal prepping straight from the ebook. So today, I don't know if you guys can see, but today we're going to be making the warm berry Compote tri-layer. And I hung it up here so you can kind of see it, but it's so bright that you might not be able to. So I'm going to actually be kind of right here making it. It's a very quick, easy recipe, and it's labeled as a dessert in my ebook. And I have eaten it for dessert many times, but also feel like it can be interchanged to like a snack or breakfast. So it only incorporates 4 different ingredients. 5 if you count the different types of berries. But so I've eaten this for so many different things, and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to make this for breakfast because it does pack protein. It's a very balanced type of dessert too. And I incorporate desserts that have protein in them because oftentimes when we crave sweets, if we're just starting out, it's because we are lacking in our protein intake. So it's kind of why I thought of doing that for dessert. If you guys are here, say what's up, comment, replay crew if you're part of my replay crew, as always. If you're here live, comment live and say, hey, you guys, let me know that you've been watching or you're checking in. The other thing about this, if you do want this recipe that's out of my ebook, you can grab it for free. I'm going to post it after I'm done with this in the Milehigh Meal Prep Facebook group. So you just have to request access, and I'll obviously approve it, but this recipe will be posted there, so anyone who wants it can have it for free. Since we're doing a live stream on it, might as well give it to you guys. And this is a tri-layer because it's like a layered dessert, but I'm having it for breakfast. So the first thing that you do is you get a yogurt that you like. For me, it used to be Greek yogurt, and this would be really protein packed if I had Greek yogurt, because for each serving of Greek yogurt it's about 20 grams of protein. But for me, I can't eat dairy anymore because I have an intolerance. So I switched over to this 𝚘𝚘, and it has also the probiotics in it, billions of probiotics in it, which is nice because if you are someone who is dairy intolerant, you may be lacking in the probiotic department. I used to eat this. Is the reason I ate Greek yogurt, even though it's technically vegan, because I really wanted to maximize my probiotics. But this one I found, and it's a little bit different tasting than normal yogurt, but I really like it. But if you're not a fan of coconut, wouldn't eat this because it does taste like coconut. So this one, the serving, when you guys are looking at servings, how to know your serving size is to look at the ingredients. And I know this seems like, this is a no-brainer, but this one is a 1/2 cup, and usually for Greek yogurt, it's 1 cup. So just know that there's different serving sizes. For me, I've been good at eyeballing my serving sizes, so I don't really need to look. Okay, but before I put this in, I'm going to show you guys how to do the berries because these have to cook just down a little bit. So for a compote or compote, however you guys say it, I say compote. It is berries that are warmed on the stove, and you can add things into it like oil or syrup. For me, I just add maple syrup, and that's really all it needs, and you're only adding 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. So this morning I went and picked blackberries out by the trail because we live really close to all these blackberry bushes, and they're all blooming right now. So I definitely recommend, when you can get fresh ingredients, get them, or you can use frozen. So today I picked these fresh blackberries, and you want about 1 cup of berries. So you can measure it, and I'm just going to measure it in here. I already washed these off and everything. There's a little water. And that is about 1 cup. So if you need a little more, I'm going to do some frozen ones too, because usually I do use frozen, and I have these frozen blueberries. So feel free to do whatever fruit or berry that you like. I would say keep it to berries, because berries taste good warmed up. I don't know if you got like mango or something and warmed it up, if it would taste the same, but it might, you never know. So you can use frozen or fresh, but since I knew the blackberries were blooming, I was like, I want to go get blackberries for this recipe. And berries are really low cal and low sugar. Blackberries are probably the lowest cal, and they taste so good right now. Me and Jesse were just like popping them in our mouth as we were picking away. So 1 cup of berries, you're going to throw it onto a medium skillet, and I've had this on for a little bit, so it's just going to kind of sizzle, and that's okay. So I keep it to like medium to low heat while it warms, and it's going to warm on there for a few minutes. So that's the topping. Oh my god, it smells like cotton candy, literally, those blackberries. And then you're going to pour 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, whatever kind of maple syrup you want, into the pan with it, to let it marinate. And you really don't need a lot of maple syrup. That's why I only use 1 tablespoon, because the berries are already sweet enough. So this will just be add extra. This is why you don't get flavored yogurt, you guys, because you can make your own flavor however you want. So you need to do flavored yogurts. This is how you flavor plain yogurt, so that you can eat plain yogurts and not be grossed out by them. I've been eating plain yogurt since I turned vegan, and I don't regret it at all. I think plain yogurt is way better, and it's not packed with fake sugars or fake fruits or anything. So that's another thing, is like the yogurts that are flavored really aren't that great for you. They have some type of sugar added to them, and it's usually fruit that's not fresh, obviously, because if you had fresh fruit, it would go bad quickly. So this is just going to cook, and it looks like that. So I'm just going to let it marinate in that maple syrup and let it cook for a little bit. And that lets the juices also come out of the berries, so you get a little more juice on your yogurt, and then it really tastes like one of those yogurts that are flavored at the stores. So while you're doing that, you're going to put your yogurt on the bottom. This one, I had this yesterday, so that's why I think I was inspired to make it. But you're just going to clean out your yogurt thing that you have. For me, it's a little bit less yogurt than a cup. If you have Greek yogurt and it's plain Greek yogurt, usually you only need a cup. Or the other one that I like was the Siggy's Skyr, I think is what it's called. It's like yogurt made from goat's milk. That one's more sour, but that one I actually prefer over Greek yogurt too, and that one has even more protein. It's about 25 grams. So if you're digging this recipe, let me know. It's so easy, you guys. I just want to show you, like, when you're on the go, meal prep, and getting stuff that's healthy for you, it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't take a lot of thought. I usually make up my recipes, the fast, quick, easy ones, when I am in a hurry, and they always turn out good. This one's super tasty, and I love that you can switch it out from breakfast to dessert or for snack. Like, I really like the change out too of the recipes that I put into Milehigh Meal Prep, because you don't always have to have them just for breakfast or just for dinner. You can switch it around, and I mean, you're probably not going to have dinner for breakfast, but there is that added benefit. Okay, so since that's warming up, and I have it on pretty low heat, because now we have to make the third layer. So we have the yogurt layer, the berry layer. The third layer is powdered peanut butter, because when you're making balanced meal, for my yogurt has quite a bit of fat in it. Let me look how much it has. It has, okay, it's not a lot. It's 8 grams. But because it has the fat in it, more fat than anything else, I thought, well, I want peanut butter in this. I don't want it to be as high fat because my yogurt has fat in it. And this one, this PB2 takes out the fat out of your peanut butter. And so it's powdered peanut butter. You mix water with it, and it gets liquidy, and you can make it into a smoother peanut butter, which is what I like to do for this recipe, but you can also make it into a thick peanut butter. So either way, it'll work for what you like. For this, I like that you can make it more liquidy, and it also still keeps the protein. So that's kind of the awesome part. PB2 takes the fat out, and it doesn't add sugar. It has 2 grams of sugar, so that's good, because usually when you cut fat out, you add sugar. That's what most companies do. That's why they have low fat, because they just add sugar. But this one only has 2 grams, and it keeps the protein, so it has 6 grams of protein per serving. So 2 tablespoons of this is 6 grams of protein. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use that. So we're going to use a little bowl. You're going to put 2 tablespoons of powder in here, and then you're going to add water slowly. You're going to have like a little trickle of water going. And I wish I could show you kind of what that looks like, but my setup is not really made for that. It's not very professional, I guess, my setup. You're sitting on a candle and a water bottle right now. But I'll show you what the mixture looks like as I'm mixing it. So the water, you just want to have a slow trickling water so that you can add it in. I'll show you what it looks like. Just kidding, it says rotate my phone. I wish I could show you guys. Oh well. But it's just trickling. You guys can hear it trickling. Had to move that out of the way. So 2 tablespoons of this. I just take 2 big spoonfuls. I'm going to measure it with my tablespoon thing. If you're really watching your calories, then you can measure it. But just 2 tablespoons like that. Pour it in here. Looks like that. And then I'm going to mix in some water, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So there's water in there, and I'm just mixing it up. So it's going to clump up, and it will look kind of like that. So that just means you need to add more water. And as a dental assistant, I used to do this for, I don't know if you guys have ever gotten your teeth and had your impressions done. You know where they put that, they mix powder and they put it up into your mouth? This is basically how it is. So I am really good at mixing this just because I used to have to mix 𝕨𝕕𝕒 is what it's called, and do impressions for my patients. But now I'm not a dental assistant anymore. So now I get to mix PB2 as a Milehigh Meal Prep Master, and I feel like I'm taking it back to when I was a dental assistant. So as you put more water in there, it's going to become more and more liquidy. So I like to get a good mixture going. So even this is kind of a little too thick for me. I want it to be even runnier, so I'm just going to add a little more water. Because you want your peanut butter to really just waterfall over your yogurt and your berries. So it's getting there. See how it's more of a runny consistency? So that's the nice part about PB2, is the more water you add, the more liquidy it will get, or runny. So I think that looks good. If you wanted even more, you could add more water even, but add it little at a time. Just let the water trickle, and then dip your bowl in there and pull it back out, so you'll be back and forth with it mixing. Because if you add the water all at one time, then it tends not to have the consistency you want. So if you're a dental assistant, I see Gagan's on. Hey Gagan, you'd be great at making this. It's like mixing 𝕨𝕕𝕒. But I was just saying how it reminds me of mixing 𝕨𝕕𝕒 when I was a dental assistant. But you'd be great at making PB2. You guys, you don't have to necessarily get PB2. There are other powdered peanut butters that you can do. They all mix the same. This is just the brand that I get. And while this is still cooking, I want to show you guys one more. My ugly cupboard. There's this flavor too. So this one's more of like a chocolatey PB2, which I like. And I use this interchangeably. This is what I mix into my chocolates, which I'm going to be showing you guys on Friday, how to make some really bomb chocolate. But this product I love. There's cheaper kinds. I think there's PB Fit at Costco, or at least a long time ago there used to be a thing called PB Fit, and it comes in a bigger container and works just the same. So whatever brand you get, just know powdered peanut butter will have less fat and it's still got a lot of protein in it. So the berries are done and they've just kind of heated up. That's how I know that they're done. They have a little bit of liquid going on, so turn your burner off. We've got the yogurt, and then we're going to put the berries on top. I'm just going to let them come out. I want to show you guys before I really pour it. But when I say there's like juice in it, you see how it's juicy right here. I just love how that mixes in really well with the yogurt. And boom, you have your second layer. So now we have to make the third layer. Jessie just cleaned the kitchen and I'm dropping blackberries on the floor. Whoops! Okay, third layer is your peanut butter. So you're just gonna take that. Here, I'll show you the berry layer first. So you can see, yummy. It's so warm, I can't wait to eat this. Then you're gonna take the peanut butter and you're just gonna kind of, at an awkward angle, drizzle it over. It's kind of hard to do it at that angle. I'm just gonna drizzle the peanut butter. You guys could do more peanut butter too. I just did 2 tablespoons, but I think, yeah, in my recipe it says 4 tablespoons. So actually, if you make 2 more tablespoons of this, you'll have more peanut butter, and it'll give you more protein too. I did 1, no big deal. But that is the tri-layer, and what it looks like is, boom. So if I were to eat, that's how it would look. Oh my gosh, yummy. Just like so. So that's a tri-layer. It may not look as yummy when I show it like that, but it is so good. And it's great dessert too, just because of the natural fruit and the maple syrup, how they mix together. It's just a really great sugar push for you if you need it. And that is all for that recipe. Once again, I'm going to be posting this recipe. It will look exactly like this in the Milehigh Meal Prep group. So join the group while it's open access today, or for the rest of the week if you want to. And that the open group access closes on Monday. But you have to join the group to be able to win a free ebook. So after the launch is done, that's what I'm giving away is 1 free ebook. And then the other thing is to share my live streams, and you get entered in as well to win the free Milehigh Meal Prep ebook. And if you guys are interested in purchasing the ebook, you'll just go to the link in my bio through my website and click on that Milehigh Meal Prep ebook link. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a great Wednesday. For some reason, I thought it was Thursday today, but it's Wednesday. And that's what's on my plate because I'm going to be eating this right now. And you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow again at noon, and we'll be talking about intolerances tomorrow. So a little educational nutrition tomorrow. Bye, guys.